Hi there, welcome to the Market Herald. I'm Simon Drucker, and you're watching The Top Line. On Burger is on a mission to disrupt the conventional fast food industry. The Ontario-based, entirely vegan company produces fast food made from scratch using plant-based, minimally processed, and sustainable ingredients, and also has 9 restaurant locations in operation selling those products. Pleased to be joined today by the company's CEO and co-founder, James McInnes. James, welcome to The Top Line.
Thanks so much for having me.
So then, to start off, for viewers that aren't entirely familiar yet with the On Burger story, go into detail about what makes odd and why you started the company.
Yeah, so Odd Burger is actually Canada's first all-vegan fast food chain. And so right away, that makes us different, and because we're plant-based, we are much more sustainable than other fast food chains. So our ingredients are sustainably sourced and the environmental footprint is a lot less. But it's not the only thing that actually makes us odd. We're also, use very state-of-the-art cooking equipment, highly automated cooking equipment. Our restaurant locations are compact and small, less than 1,000 square feet. You can run our restaurants with as little as one person. So we're very a tech-forward restaurant. And we're expanding through a franchise model. So that really is everything that makes us very different.
Let's talk about that, the franchise model, the restaurants themselves. The most recent news here, very exciting. You've just signed an agreement with a developer to open 20 franchise locations just south of the border of where we are here in Vancouver. That would be Washington State. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so really a huge development for us. We signed our first big U.S. development deal in Washington State, and that's for the development of 20 locations over the next 8 years in Washington. But that development is going to be starting right away. So the developer is looking for locations, looking for local franchise partners to help them operate the restaurants. And we're going to be, expanding in a big way in the U.S. market. So that again is our first of hopefully many deals in the U.S.
Now, beyond the U.S. scope, you recently signed your first international expansion agreement for the development of 150 locations, mostly in India, but also in Singapore. Give us some more details on that.
Yeah, so this Indian deal is actually our first international deal that we signed. It's a master franchise agreement for the development rights of that territory, and a similar type of situation to what we did in the U.S. The developer is going to be developing 150 locations over the next 10 years. So it's a bigger project. India obviously is a massive market. There's 574 million vegetarians in India and 126 million vegans. So it's a staggering statistic when you think about what we're making and what the market is needing there. So we're really excited to get started.
Now, you have somewhat of an innovative, interesting franchise initiative called the Odd Stock Program, where franchisees can use a part of the franchise fee that really every franchise pays, but they can use it to invest in the company itself. Tell us about that. Elaborate on that for us.
The Odd Stock Program is really a revolution, in my opinion, for the franchising industry, because the way the franchising industry has always worked is that the franchisee pays a franchise fee to the franchisor, and they typically see no benefit to that outside of just the right to open the concept in the system. So the Odd Stock Program really gives franchisees something for that investment, so they can invest up to half of their franchise fees into the company, either through a private placement or on the open market, which is really amazing for other investors as well. So, and really, I think what it does is it unites Odd Burger with our franchise partners in a way that is not seen in the industry, where they're investors in our company and we are shared in the success of our growth. So it's a very, very exciting program.
Now let's break down the products themselves, which we haven't really touched on. I mean, we can gather that there are burgers involved in it, but tell us about your products themselves and how they're made. You produce them at your facility in Ontario, so tell us about that.
Yeah, so we're unique actually because we do operate our own manufacturing division called Preposterous Foods, and this is really important for us because it allows us to have complete control of the food technology and the products and the ingredients and the sourcing that goes into our food. Because we are a 100% vegan company and really focused on maintaining that integrity, we are better able to do that with our own manufacturing facility. So our products are also unique. They're made from more simple and more natural ingredients. And we really manufacture our food in a unique way so that we can keep that ingredient profile very natural. And that's very important for consumers. And it's something that has really always resonated with our customers.
We talk about the facility and the own line to create the products. You recently announced an expansion initiative that will increase your distribution power of your manufactured service products to external institutions. So tell us about that now.
Yeah, actually, we recently bought on a food broker called AS Food Sales, and this brokerage agreement will hopefully get our product in many more distribution points. So we're looking to get our food in hospitals and airlines, convenience stores, really in all these different types of institutions, because there's such tremendous potential for our products. We have over 20 products that we manufacture and distribute with Cisco right now. And so these products can be used in all sorts of different ways that are not being done at Odd Burger. So again, a lot of revenue potential there, a lot of growth potential as we enter this new phase of our business.
So James, then at this point, is there anything else, odd or not, that we haven't touched on so far that's important for our viewers and, of course, your investors to know right now?
Well, I think the most important thing that I wanted to mention is really just the reason why I started this company. And I started Odd Burger because I had major health issues, frankly. And even though I thought I was eating fairly well and that kind of stuff, my early 30s, I was diagnosed with a number of ailments. So I tried a plant-based diet for 30 days, and I had just tremendous benefits from it. And I made it my life mission at that point to really let other people experience those benefits too, and enlighten them that you can transform your health and also have a huge impact on the world with what you eat. And so this is the reason why I started Odd Burger, and really I think why I'm so motivated to make this company into a phenomenal success.
Okay, well, James will be paying close attention. Excellent work. Thanks so much. I'm looking forward to biting into one myself.
Thanks so much for having me.
All right, we've been speaking with Odd Burger CEO and co-founder James McInnes. The company trades on the TSX Venture Exchange under the very appropriate ticker symbol ODD, that's ODD, and on the OTCQB under the ticker ODDAF. You can also visit oddburger.com for more information. Thanks again for watching The Top Line in Vancouver. Till next time, I'm Simon Drucker.